ครับทุกคนก็จะมาเล่นJurassic Worldเวอร์ชัน2นะครับผมซึ่งมันอยู่ในแอปชิกกี้นะซึ่งการเล่นผมจะเริ่มเล่นเลยนะครับจะไม่สอนเลยยังไงผมเล่นโหมดแซนด์บ็อกซ์แล้วก็อย่ามาแล้วก็แบบบางคนบอกว่าไม่จังเล่นเหรอก็ผมเล่นในมือถือครับมันโหลดได้ด้วยเหรอทุกคนทุกคนจะนี่เท้ากลับคนบ้างูเพราะผมต้องมาเริ่มเลยนะโอเคลืมบอกมาดูไปช่วยเดี๋ยวแก้เดี๋ยวว่ากันนะเดี๋ยวแล้วก็คือต้องมีสัก2 อย่างก่อนเลยโอเคเอาใหม่เดี๋ยวฝั่งนี้ก่อนก็คือไม่ได้เขาตัวนี้กูต้องเริ่มเล่นใหม่ได้ในสูตรทั้งหมดเลยตามนั้นก็จบโอเคแบบให้คนมาได้กันเลยดีกว่าซังเอาเป็นผาก็จะมีกรงไดโนเสาร์หมดซึ่งกรงที่ผมคิดถึงสุดเลยก็น่าจะเป็นกรงวัวโอเคลืมบอกดูโปเกมอนอยู่ฉะนั้นแบบปกติแหละดีแหละเป็นดีมากแน่นอนคลิปนี้ถูกหนึ่งป่าไม้อย่าว่ากันกรมป่าไม้อย่ามา เดินสอบไม่น่าจะก้าวเราได้ไม่ก็ไม่เป็นด้วยซ้ำกุ้งอะไรดีเล่นน้ำไปก่อนใช่กุ้งกุ้งแยกกุ้งมันจะนี้เลยด้วยกันนะกุ้งของไคโอโลฟาตาลัสมันก็คือต้องเปลี่ยนให้เป็นอากาศหนาวก่อนจะมีเขตป่าไม้ด้วยที่ไม่ใช่เขตหนาวมากขนาดนั้นจุดเลยทีเดียวนะใกล้เคียงช่วยยังจะเป็นอยู่ไหมแทรกผมไม่ได้เนี่ย
My name is George Lambert. Now, you'd think that dealing with prehistoric animals would be a problem. And you'd be right, as you've probably discovered. But it's the unpredictability that really keeps us on our toes. Sure, the scientists can bring dinosaurs back, but fences keep them in. And without them, the fences, I mean, none of this is possible. This is a Cryolophosaurus, one of the more colorful members of the collection. It's a carnivore, so take the necessary precautions and don't let its looks deceive you.
Không biết được ạ, sẽ làm một lầnทำกรงยักษ์ขนาดใหญ่สุดแต่ไม่ต้องห่วงนะว่าแร่สามจะหลุดได้นะไม่วันที่จะหลุดอะไรเราเลยวันฉันอยากให้มันหลุดเส้นก็ต้องทำที่เดือดก็ก็ไม่ได้ฟังผิดไปกรงหลวงก็อยู่เยอะได้เหมือนกันนะ
There was a lot of controversy about dinosaurs being the ancestors of modern-day birds before this one was introduced into the park.
ไม่สนความชอบไดโนเสาร์ส่วนในความ
It's an Archaeornithomimus. I think it puts some of those arguments to rest.
แม่ก็ได้ไวจัง
And now you do too. I'm Owen Grady. From my experience, I've learned the most important thing is to respect these animals, because if you don't, they won't have any trouble making you their next meal. This dinosaur, the Corythosaurus, is a duck-billed animal that looks like it's wearing a helmet. I mean, check that thing out. I wouldn't want to butt heads with it.
Well, what have we here?
ถ้าให้สองคนนี้เจอกันจะเป็นไง
According to the paperwork I have in front of me. Another interesting factoid. Its long neck meant it probably liked to feed on the taller branches of trees and such. At least that's what it says. Guess we'll find out, huh?
gets past me, especially mistakes. Who am I?
จะไปเมืองชาติแล้วหนึ่ง
The Crichtonsaurus. Named after the author, Michael Crichton. Famous for his stories about infectious viruses, sentient nanobots, and also a novel on ancient animals, which I quite enjoyed. And this is a social dinosaur that does well in groups.
Tyrannosaurus กับ Gallimimus ผมต้องใช้เส้นตามานอาจจะพูดน้อยหน่อย
Science is everything. It brought the dinosaurs back from beyond the brink, and it is keeping them here now. I hope you understand how vitally important this is. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. Dr. Kajal Dua. You need to be as passionate about our work as I am. I'll accept no less. Some of these animals present a real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
We know this animal's primary habitat was the ancient primordial forest that once covered this planet. It's called Dryosaurus. Before our research, there was no information on adult specimens of this dinosaur. We only had the fossilized record of juveniles. But now, that's all changed.
People often confuse this animal, the Giganotosaurus, with the T-Rex. They look similar, act similar, and both have that eat everything within their field of vision thing working for them. This dinosaur is also fast. Bottom line, if you find yourself running from this biggie, you've already made a fatal mistake.
Now this dinosaur, the Dracorex, is something strange. Its name means the Dragon King of a fictional school for wizards. I think I could have come up with that myself. The name, not the dinosaur. For that, we need the scientists.
ขึ้นกับเขายกเลยเดินหน่อยโอ้ยอยากโกง ดีเนาะฟูดยังไม่ใกล้หายอ่ะถ้าฟูดใกล้หายใกล้จะฟูดอะไรบุ๊จะเกิดขึ้นเป็นสถานที่ดีมากเพราะว่าจะฆ่ากันมันเหมือนแบบเนาะ
My Chinese isn't very good. Okay, I don't speak it at all, but let me give this one a try. Huayangosaurus. Nailed it, I think. Anywho, this is a type of stegosaur that was first discovered in the Sichuan province of China. It's a popular species with our guests and with crossword puzzle creators.
นี่แล้วแหละ
This animal, though an herbivore, can intimidate most predators with its size. It's a biggie named Dreadnoughtus. I'd give this dinosaur a wide berth.
เอามาเทียบกับเกดฮูเด็ดสุดเลยน่าจะยังพวกนี้ได้นะจะยังช่วงนี้เรามาทำตัวหนึ่งตัวนี้จะเป็นตัวพิเศษนี่บอกเลยตัวนี้โหดสัตว์รัสเซีย แป๊บนึงนะจะ4 ดาวแล้วโอ้ไก่บอก
All of this is founded in both science and commerce. That's where Isaac Clement comes in. He makes our dinosaurs entertaining.
This is a Euoplocephalus, an herbivore and relatively harmless dinosaur, as long as you stay out of the way of the heavy club on his tail. If it swings that your way, you could be relatively finished. What can be said about the Triceratops? This is one of those dinosaurs that really defines our business. People want to see them, and we want to share them with the world. Don't let that fearsome appearance fool you. Those horns are mostly for defense and impressing other Triceratops. This animal is an herbivore. It can be a star attraction or a security nightmare if it turns those horns on our fencing.
I know it must be overwhelming to meet all these new people. But you're about to embark on a life-changing adventure.
วงเล็บ
Certainly was
สี
for
ดาวอย่าง
me.
เนี้ยเลยเนี่ย
Trust
อันนี้ผม
me,
เค
you'll
ยได้ผม
understand.
ยังไม่เคยได้สีดาวได้สามดาวผมไม่
There
ได้
isn't a more iconic dinosaur than the T-Rex. Even people who don't know the difference between herbivore and carnivore know all about the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And when you see her up close, feel her gaze, you understand why the T-Rex was the ruler of the Cretaceous period.
This is the Polacanthus, and it's covered in armor plates and spikes. Mess with this animal at your own risk.
ตัวไหนอีกตัวหนึง
Here we have the Torosaurus, a dinosaur that has the largest skull of any known land animal. And people say I have a big head.
เป็นนิดนึงนะนี่แต่แบบนิดนึงจริงๆส่วนแต่หลังที่โรงแรม3 ดาวของเราอะนะวิธีการใช้เล่นแบบต้องเปิดลิ้นไม้พิจารณาฮะมันถามว่าเราเล่นอยู่ไหมโอ้ยเราก็เล่นอยู่นี่มันไม่เห็นการขยับของเราเหรอโอ้โลโลถูกทำ
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
เดี๋ยวหมดแล้วต้องรีบล้างตัว
This duck-billed dinosaur is an Eloratitan. It was one of the last non-avian dinosaurs to go extinct.
ส่วนอะไร
Until we resurrected it, that is. Now it lives to be studied and put on display. The Eloratitan is a herbivore. As it grinds away its teeth while eating, it has hundreds more that continually take their place. There's a lesson in there somewhere.
นิเจียนี่เราอยากกินเป็นที่นี่ให้เจอ2,000 กว่าแล้วผมแน่ใจนะว่าแถวนี้มันมีงานตกน้อยมากโอ้เลยเนี่ยจะรอพี่
This sauropod, the Nigersaurus, was originally discovered in fossilized form in the Republic of Niger, hence the name. Now, it lives thanks to our efforts and our science. Notice the long tail, the flat skull. However, this dinosaur is smaller than some of its cousins. Now that we have them to study, perhaps we can learn why.
กว่าทำไมค่ะตัวนี้ดังมาไม่จับแค่ไม่ได้เฉยไม่ได้ชี้ปะ
This animal, the Maiasaura, is known as the good mother reptile because its fossils were first discovered in a nesting colony. And really, who doesn't love a good mother?
ไม่ได้ดูแลรักษาเดือน2 เลยหมักเด็กขนาดนั้นปกติก็จะให้เดือน2ดูแลเลยเวลาเลยเหรอ
So when people come to the park, they want to learn something, sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus, is just that, a showstopper. If the T-Rex is the ruler of the dinosaurs on land, then the Mosasaurus holds that title below the waves. Make sure this animal is a premium attraction.
ที่นอตยุดตายเลยตัดมาชอบเรียก
While dinosaurs once ruled the earth, other animals ruled the seas. Take the ichthyosaurus, a perfect example of what I'm talking about. They have a large dorsal fin, much like a dolphin, or actually more like a shark.
Whenever a dinosaur dies, I feel like I've lost one of my own.
หลับไปส
This
บาย
dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
Hello อยู่ได้เยอะกว่าคุณนานี้รู้สึกเหมือนอยู่ในโอโออย่างนี้ช่วงนี้นานหน่อยนะเดี๋ยวเข้าใจกันเนาะ
Interesting. An Edmontosaurus. This is an herbivore that can move on all 4 feet or go upright and walk on its hindquarters. We should be able to control and monitor the species more easily than some of the others. Use that to your advantage as you plan out the park.
Here we have the Kronosaurus, a predator that once ruled the seas of Colombia and Australia. Now get this, the marine reptile was named after the titan Kronos, a legendary ruler of Greek mythology's golden age. Pretty cool, right?